Hello, beautiful, blessed Spice family. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making some chicken and vegetables over pasta noodles, guys. I'm just making this dish because it's kind of like I'm doing a low carb, but I'm making pasta noodles because my grandkids are coming over this weekend, so I'm trying to give them something to be filled up on. But anyhow, we're doing this video, pasta noodles and chicken and vegetables. So thank you so much. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to my channel, guys. I hope everybody's having a beautiful, blessed Friday. I just want to send out prayers for the Praying Couple cooking series, their beautiful daughter. I want to just keep them up in prayer. Just pray, just go to their channel, show them some love and support. So anyhow, there's our chicken, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get that cleaned up. We're gonna marinate this today. We're gonna marinate this for about an hour. So, I find that marinating gets this chicken breast very tender. So right now I have my chicken broth here, chicken stock. Then I have that minced garlic. Right now I have this is garlic powder. This is a little bit of Creole seasoning. And we're just going to use a teaspoon. That little spoon there is a teaspoon, a full teaspoon. That's some onion powder, and that's some paprika here. We're going to put all this in our chicken and vegetables. Right now, I don't know what I want the taste to taste like. I'm just freestyling here. So I got my onion, I got my celery, my green and red bell pepper. Of course, I have to get rid of them. They can't sit in the refrigerator no longer than they usually do. So anyhow, we're going to get ready to get all this cut up just like this. So we're just going to cut them up just like a stir fry way. You kind of cut your vegetables any way you want. I was going to do the squares like I usually do, but I just wanted it in the stir fry way because I am going to be cooking this dish in my wok. No, it's not a stir fry. It's kind of like a stir fry because it's kind of like a stir fry, but it's not an actual stir fry. At least I don't believe so. It's just kind of like going with the flow here. So we got our red and our green and our onions and our celery all cut up. And now we're getting ready to get this going. I'm going to use Italian seasoning with that chicken stock to marinate this. And we're going to leave this in the refrigerator for about 1 hour, guys. So we're using Italian seasoning, chicken stock. You can use whatever kind of stock you want. Like I said, I'm freestyling here, just trying to come up with my own flavor. There goes my teaspoon, big hooping teaspoon of minced garlic. And then we're going to just go ahead and start adding in our vegetables, guys, and just stir it all. We're going to mix all that in, and we're just going to set it in our refrigerator for an hour. So I hope everybody's doing well on this beautiful, blessed Friday. Like I said, please go into the Praying Couple series and show them some love and support. Everybody's absolutely amazing. It's truly sorry to hear when you lose someone in your life. I know from experience. So, everybody knows from experience. Forgive me for that, but it's just hard. But anyhow, look at that, guys. It looks so amazing and delicious. I'm just going to stir that all in, mix it all in, get it all incorporated, and then we're going to start adding in our seasonings, and then we're, like I said, going to put it in the refrigerator. So I decided to make this dish right here because I wanted some chicken so bad, and I thought I failed on my air fryer because the chicken thighs were tough. So I was like, okay, well, let me cook these chicken thighs a different way and see how it's going to be. So right now we're adding in all those seasonings that I just showed you guys. It's a teaspoon all the way, teaspoon all the way through all the ingredients there. And I believe we're going to be adding in some soy sauce in here too as well when we start cooking it. So anyhow, we're going to go ahead and get this all mixed in, marinated. There goes our Creole seasoning, our paprika, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Now we're adding a little bit of vegetable oil just so we can get that all nice and mixed up and everything sticks together as it is marinating in the refrigerator. So here we go. Mix it all up. Get it all stirred up, incorporated. And don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers before, 2 months, 3 months, however long it takes. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. So help your sister girl out. Comment, like, share, subscribe. And let's talk about comments for a minute. I'm like this. There's so many cooking channels, guys. There's plenty, thousands and trillions of cooking channels. If my channel pops up on your page, it just happened to pop up and you don't like the channel, just click away from it. You don't go on the person's channel and say, that looks nasty, that looks gross. Just get away from it. Just get away from it. If I see something I don't like, I don't go and put a nasty comment on anybody's channel. I just go ahead and kindly swipe away or move away from the bus. You don't have to stay there and criticize the person's food. Just go to the next recipe. Go to the next recipe. That's what I do. If I don't like the recipe, I go to another recipe. So that's all you have to do. You don't have to leave nasty comments. That's just rude, and it's just not good. So anyhow, we got this already. Now we're getting ready that was the marinade. Sorry guys, I'm getting ahead of myself. Now we done marinated for an hour. Now we're getting ready to cut up our chicken breasts. These things are big and juicy. I'm telling you, I had to cut them in half and then cut them. So we're going to go ahead and slice them in half, and then we're just going to cut them into chicken strips, small chicken strips. That's what we're going to do with this. Guys, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to your girl's channel. Like I said, if you have anything to say, just swipe away from the channel, because you can leave your comment. I truly, will welcome it, but, I just think it's not necessary. It's really not necessary. So just move away from it. So anyhow, we got all that cut up. We took the fat off, what we can take off. And there's the part of the fat, which I'm going to toss, which I could fry it, but I'm not. And then we got our wok there. We're going to put some olive oil on here, and I'm just going to turn it on high at first. Then I'm going to turn it down just so I can get my grease hot. And you guys cook your food accordingly to the way you cook it. I'm just making a simple dish here. My grandkids are coming over Friday morning. They're coming over this morning, Friday, for the whole day. So I've made this dish for them to have for today, which is Friday. Okay, I hope I didn't mix you guys up. Anyhow, these are pre-recorded. So anyhow, we're going to go ahead and get this stirred up, get it all nice and mixed around, get the chicken, nice and done. And then we're going to keep it moving forward. Yes, look at it. It looks amazing in the wok. But anyhow, guys, let's see who we can all shout out today, or you guys just keep your prayers up for everybody. Just because somebody looks like they're doing well or looking good, just, keep the positivity. I like positivity. I don't like negativity. The older I get, I don't like to deal with it. I just stay away from it. Guys, we're going ahead and pouring in the marinade, also the vegetables, into our chicken. The chicken is done. We're going to go ahead and stir that in, and we're just going to let it saute for just a little bit. We're not going to overcook this. And then what I'm going to do is add a little bit of browning in, because I want my gravy to be a little darker, my sauce to be a little darker than it is. I added more soy sauce for taste. I tasted it. It seems like it needs a little bit more salt. Add more salt. Do whatever you need to do. Add your own ingredients, your flavors, whatever you want to do. But let me tell you, I did have to add more salt after this moist soy sauce. I figured I would have to. So right now I just got a little bit of flour and water here, and I'm going to add just a little bit of browning, just to brown my stuff, my chicken. Not necessarily to alter the flavor, which I know that browning has its own flavor. So yeah, just use a little bit, and we're just going to go ahead and pour that in just to change the color a little bit. And of course, it's going to give it a different little twist to it, which I don't mind, but yeah. So I don't want to use a lot of browning, just a little bit. So anyhow, I made the pasta noodles on the side. You guys can plate this with some rice. You can also plate this with some mashed potatoes. Guys, this is just a dish to spread through the weekend to help the grandkids with all the stuff they want me to cook and eat. They will rather go to Chick-fil-A, they will rather go to Wendy's, but they are coming to Grandma's house, and this what we gonna eat. And that's what they gonna eat. They gonna have to get over it. They gonna eat it. So anyhow, we got our pasta noodles right here. I just boiled them for 10 minutes, drained them, put a little boiled oil on them, some lemon pepper, also some parsley flakes just to make the noodles look good. Now, bam, we went on ahead and plated up. Doesn't it look absolutely delicious? What do you think the grandkids are going to say? I think they're going to like it. They're going to say, Grandma, can we have some more? Can we have some more? Sure. My oldest one, that's 14, I found out she likes mushrooms, bell peppers, everything that you put in food now. She likes it all. So now the middle child, she don't like really hardly nothing. And the baby girl would rather go to Chick-fil-A. She's only 6. Grandma, just make me Chick-fil-A. So I keep some of the Chick-fil-A and Wendy's containers. And when I make chicken strips, or when I put them right in them little containers and give them to them, and she's satisfied. But anyhow, we're getting ready to taste this, guys. We're coming to the end of the video. Thank you so much for coming to the end of the video. Look at how tender that chicken is. Just cuts with a fork. Just cuts with a fork. But anyhow, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to your girl's channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, stay positive. This channel is all about positivity, inspirational, motivational, keeping your spirits high, not putting people down, not coming on people's channels saying negative things. Don't do it, Mabel. Keep the comments like that to yourself. If you don't like a channel, move forward. If you don't like an ingredient, move past it. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Holla at your girl. Smooches.